Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a plan with me for last year, the week of October 14th through the 20th. Now this was the week I went crazy and decided to watch all 4 Halloween Town movies in 1 week, and I also watched, I think, 3 other movies in addition to those. So I watched 7 movies in 7 days. And it was crazy. I didn't watch one each day. I actually watched 2 on Monday and then none on Tuesday. But then the rest of the week was one movie a day. So yeah, I don't think I've ever watched as many since. This is quite insane. But it was Halloween and I was realizing that it's like the 3rd week of like Halloween month already, and I hadn't watched like any scary movies, except for maybe like one. So I needed to really start catching up. So I kind of went crazy, even though 3 of these movies are not Halloween movies, but the 4 Halloween Town movies are. So I had to use, obviously, the Spooky Town collection from Simply a Mess, because this is the Halloween Town kit. I think other shops may have used this art, but I liked this one a lot. So here's the full boxes, functional, half boxes and headers, and bottom washi and other functional elements. I am going to cut the bottom washi in half. I usually just go right through the paper because I don't care. And I'm going to bring in some Simply Gilded. This is like the only fall colors tape I have, so I'm sure you're gonna see this a lot when it comes to fall colored spreads. I used this, I think, in the Lion King spread before, but I have like some solid colors of like reds and oranges, but I don't know, I really like the ombre for once. I usually don't like the ombres, but it just made sense, so I am going to be incorporating some of that. We do have the glitter headers as per usual, and the date covers and date dots as well. Now I'm not going to use an entire wiggle for this collection, although orange might not look so bad. I'm going to save that for another kit. I'm just going to incorporate some random elements, so I am going to take a lot from the Copper Mega Wiggle. Well, not a lot, take a little bit from it. So I'm going to incorporate a few leftover glitter headers that I happen to have, page flag overlays, photo corners, little bow, I guess, deco pieces, and then these really tiny decos, which I love. So not a ton, because the main overlays I'm going to be using are, of course, the RoseColoredDaze ones. I used a few, or I guess a little bit of them last week, but I think I used the gold last week, didn't I? Yeah, so I used the gold last week. But now that it's actually fall colors, I can use the other 2 colors, red and orange. So I have the red and orange header overlays right here, and then the full box overlays. So I'll be trying to incorporate some of those. So it's going to be a crazy, like, mixed metals header look, but everything else is going to be, well, actually no, because I have a ton of like copper icons and stuff for the day by day. So it is going to be all over the place, but I think it's going to, because it's all fall colors, it's going to go together and look really good. So we do have 4-day extenders for this week, which, in case you don't know, I just cut these myself out of printer paper because it's easy, and I don't like ones with sticky backs because peeling a sticker off of printer paper is 10 times easier than peeling a sticker off of the sticker. So if I need to readjust, these are perfect for that, and I can just make them myself. I don't have to buy them, and it's really easy to make those in bulk. So that's kind of my method for that. And yeah, I think we can just go ahead and get right into putting down the base layout, and then I will come back on the other side for the day by day. I keep forgetting to mention this at the beginning of the video instead of right before I go into the base layout section, but I am including what's it called, time codes, so you can skip ahead to the day by day portion from any point in the video. So if you want to skip straight from the beginning, or after my intro, or if you want to just skip the music section, just whatever you want to do, you can skip to that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so it looks like my new strategy of lowering my tripod worked so that you don't see too much of the top of my head. So I'm glad that I figured that out. So let's go ahead and get into Monday. It was Columbus Day. I didn't have any Columbus Day stickers on any of my holiday sheets, so I just went with this fall sheet from the Fox and Pip Tis the Season sheet that I just got. It's just like the girl, I guess, sitting in a pile of leaves, and I just wrote Columbus Day next to that. Honestly, I just wanted to use that big sticker with a half box because it wouldn't fit with a smaller box. So I worked as well. And then it's a Sweet Ava's paper sticker for that and a Kenzie's Creations script. And I got groceries that day, and that is a grocery cart icon from the Copper Mega Wiggle. I also had really bad allergies. I guess fall is like bad for allergies. Well, all the time is bad for allergies for me. So I'm using this little tissue box from somewhere. I'm not sure. I think a lot of places use that clip art too. It was also really nice weather that day, so I'm using a sun that is left over from another sheet. Although nice weather to me is like not super sunny. It's usually like a little bit overcast with a breeze. That's what I call nice weather. But I don't know, there isn't really a good like sticker for that. So that's that. I had some extra space, so I decided to bring in a fall divider from Sweet Made Plans, which I really liked the look of. It really matched the spread. And I was really glad to finally use those because I don't have a ton of room to use dividers usually. I also did some meal prep, so I'm using a sticker from Simply a Mess of the little containers, which are like really dark, so they kind of are hard to see the details on, so I don't think I'll get them again, but and they're also really big, but they're accurate. And the meal prep script is from Kenzie's Creations as well. I'll bring all the scripts in a little bit later. I also placed an order from Simply a Mess, and then as a Happy Day girl to mark that. And I had a nap, and then as I think a Grin and Bear It bear. I need to order from that shop again. I also watched Trolls for the first time. It was a really cute movie. I liked it a lot better than I thought I would. So I'm using the appropriate movie marquee from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. And I also had tea when I watched it. So there's a little mug from the Copper Mega Wiggle. And then here I'm doing a lot of rearranging. I really like how you can peel stickers pretty easily off of both the Erin Condren paper. Well, it's harder off the Erin Condren paper, but it's not the worst. It's not impossible. But off of bougie boxes, it's really easy to peel off stickers. So I haven't actually ever had to use undo in a spread. Well, mostly because I frequently have to take up glitter headers to rearrange stuff, but I don't really care if I rip the paper behind those because I'm just gonna like put another one on top of that so you won't see it. So I also wrote some thank you notes that day. So I guess for my birthday, I finally got around to it for my birthday presents. So that is a Pumpkin Paper Co. girl for that. And I watched Nanny McPhee, which is like such a sweet movie. It's like the best movie ever. I really love that movie. I like movies about nannies that do really cool stuff. So Nanny McPhee, Mary Poppins, all my stuff. So I also had a cookie while I watched that, so I'm using a cookie sticker from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that in copper because I didn't really have anything to mark Nanny McPhee. So going into Tuesday, I worked again. That is another Sweet Ava's paper sticker for that and another script. Everybody was like really annoying me at work, so I'm using a sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio of a girl just like throwing a table. I think it's actually from like the Angry at Work sheet, which is really funny because that's how I feel a lot of the time at work. It's like it's always they come in waves. It's never just one person who's annoying. If one person annoys me, everybody annoys me. I don't know, maybe it's a me problem. Anyway, so that was appropriate. And then I'm using a grocery run script and a grocery bag that is very common in clip art, so I'm sure you've seen that. Also, I guess I had gotten new sheets in the mail recently because I set up my bed. I'm guessing with those new sheets is what I meant by that. But that's a really cute bed sticker from Happy Day. I had an allergic reaction that day. It wasn't just allergies, it was like I was allergic to something. So it could be anything because I am allergic to everything. So it could have been gluten, dairy, like just too much pollen. I don't know. I get really weird symptoms like as allergic reactions, so that was fun. That's a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark that. I think it's from the stick sheet, but anything with tissues is like good for marking allergies for me, even though I also get like rashes and all kinds of other fun stuff. Anyways, I also I guess inaugurated my new bed, or I guess what is the right word for that? Is it like christened or inaugurated? I don't know, there's some word, like breaking in my new bed by taking a nap. So I'm using a nap time sticker from Shine Sticker Studio to mark that, and it has a script attached so I don't have to write it. I also got lots of Happy Mail that day. Let's find out who it's from. I did not mark it down. Or did I? No, I didn't. It's somewhere. Anyway, I'm using a Happy Day, kind of Halloween themed mail sticker to mark that. I'm sure I wrote down what I filmed. I filmed a haul. So I'm using an icon from the Wiggle and film script from Kinsey's. And then that night I'm using kind of an insomnia sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio because I'm usually a really heavy sleeper, but that night my, I guess, housemate Ilya woke me up because he was playing video games and swearing really loudly at like midnight or so when I had to go to bed early. So he woke me up in the middle of the night and I was really mad about that. Like I never wake up because I'm usually a heavy sleeper, so had to mark that with a big ol' half box. Going into Wednesday, I worked. That's a calculator from Whimsical Cat Studio. I texted Adam, the guy I was, I guess, dating at the time, and my friend Mitchell. So that is a texting sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. I had bad allergies again, so there's a Van City Stickers Girl Sneezing to mark that. Because it was a really bad week for allergies, huh? So I took a nap with another Kinsey's script. I'm finally putting the scripts in. There we go. And a Fox and Cactus, a little napping kitty for that. I replied to some messages, probably for YouTube, and that's a Pumpkin Paper Co. girl to mark that. I'm trying to use a lot more Pumpkin Paper Co. because usually I don't because they're a little bit bigger, but now that I'm using so many day extenders, I can afford to use more half boxes and therefore use bigger stickers, so bringing that out. I don't write anything in yet. Eventually you'll see that I do use a script from, I think, Station Stickers, the new script I just hauled. This says reply to messages in gold, so, and it fit perfectly. I was so pleased about that. So I got Happy Mail from Sadie's Stickers, I believe, which is why I'm using the foil bow icon from the Wiggle. Happy Mail script from Kinsey's. I binged YouTube, so there's the YouTube icon from the Wiggle. The pizza flat lays, obviously, to mark that I ordered a pizza. I love using flat lays. And I also have like come to accept that I don't have to write anything when I use them necessarily because they're all pretty self-explanatory. So then the quarter box is to mark that Anastasia, my pet snake, actually ate her dinner that night. So there's a fork and spoon icon from the Wiggle, and then the snake is from Sweet Bean Plans, which is discontinued, and I'm so sad because there's no snake stickers out there. So I also watched Halloween Town that day. So there's an appropriate movie marquee from Coffee Monsters Co. again. I love how I got to use 2 of those in 1 week. I wish she did them for everything though, honestly, because I like not having to write it in either. So going into Thursday, I slept 12 hours that day again, which is so insane, and I really try not to do that. But there's a clock icon from the Wiggle to mark that. Called my mom, phone icon to mark that. I folded laundry. I had this hanger icon left over from a previous kit. I want to say it was from the Jessica Hart's Maleficent kit. I'm pretty sure that was what that hanger was from. And then I did some planning, so I got to break out my fall planning stickers. So that is a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that. The plan script is left over from somewhere I don't know. I also did some more filming. I filmed both a haul and a plan with me that day. So, well, when I say film haul, usually I just film 1 or 2 sections at a time. I don't usually get to film a whole hour-and-a-half haul in 1 day. So that's another icon from the Wiggle to mark that. I edited the plan with me. So that is a edit sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio. And I watched Halloween Town 2. So, that is actually a Simply a Mess movie marquee, I think. I just pulled in a bunch of those from the fall sheet of movie marquees. I love sheets of just movie marquees because I need them so often. Anyway, I'm using another Girl from Fox and Cactus from the, I think it's from the Halloween, movie watching sheet. But it just had, a fall pumpkin pattern, so I was like, okay, it's not strictly Halloween, so I can use it. Although there are, some Halloween elements in this kit, because it's, Halloween Town themed, obviously. It's still mostly, just fall colors and a very fall kit, so I tried to lean more towards the fall side in the color schemes I chose. So that is to mark that, and I love her white hair. I love Fox and Cactus white hair girls. They're, my favorite. If I could pull off that look, I would. I don't know, I haven't tried. I'm too scared to try. But maybe. Okay, so going into Friday, I brushed my hair. I did this really fun arrangement where I pulled in a flag. I need to try doing more stuff with the flags, because I always like it, and I keep forgetting. Anyway, I brushed my hair, so I'm using this scribbler from Scribble Prints Co., the Girl in Hair Colors. I don't really have any more brush hair icons. I haven't printed out any more of my own stickers yet to mark that, so I'm just using random hair stickers. But that script is from my shop. I also finally did more working out. I did the Blogilates Glutes Challenge day 5. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. I keep waiting for it to be the end. I definitely lost motivation for that. But I'm using this, I think it's supposed to be a stretching sticker from a sampler that I had, but I just turned it on its side so it looks like one of the glutes workouts. I thought that was really clever on my part. And it's orange with copper foil too, so it's perfect. I also backed up my laptop that day, all the stuff on it, to my external hard drive. That's an icon from the Wiggle. I mended my jeans because they keep getting holes in them and it's really annoying, so I mend them all the frickin' time because jeans are expensive. I'm not about to buy more every time they get holes because that's every week. I should get different jeans, honestly. Anyway, that's a Sweet of His Paper sticker for that to mark sewing. I did some drawing on my iPad, so that is a enormous Girl from Paper Dolls Co. to mark that. I was taking advantage of the fact that I had a half box, although I didn't really have enough room to write iPad after that, so I kind of did it in a square formation, which is really weird. I also called my dad that day. I realized I forgot to actually write that in before I took the pictures, so yeah, if you listen to this voiceover, that's the only way you will know that that's who I called that day. Anyway, it's an icon from the Wiggle. I uploaded my plan with me that day, so that's an upload sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I did an Instagram post for that plan with me, Insta icon from the Wiggle. And then I ordered RoseColoredDaze, so because RoseColoredDaze is such a long shop name, I used a half box so I would have room to write all of it. I really like how that looks. Of course, you can't see that now, but you'll see it later. And I'm using an ordered sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. From the order shipped, received kind of order tracking sheet. Seems like a really old sheet, honestly. I also binged YouTube, so there is an icon from the Wiggle. And then I watched Phineas and Ferb. That is another icon from the Wiggle for that. I'm noticing a lot of mistakes in these. Yeah, but I feel like I got it from a distance, you can't really tell. So then I also watched Halloween Town 3 that week. I have no recollection whatsoever of the following Halloween Town movies. I only remember the first one, and I only remember that vaguely. They were all just vaguely enjoyable, not super memorable, and I don't know why there was 4 of them. But I think you can probably say that about a lot of movies, like the Home Alone franchise. And also the Legally Blonde franchise, and apparently they're making a new one, and I don't know what to think, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, I didn't really have much to mark the rest of the Halloween movies, so I'm pulling in random stickers from Pumpkin Paper Co. So there's a little doll with a pumpkin head that's creepy AF, but I thought it was super appropriate for the Halloween Town theme. If you've seen the movies, you'll know. So going into Saturday, I put some stuff into my wish lists on various sticker shops. I do keep track of that sometimes. So I'm using an add to cart. I guess it should have said add to wish list, but add to cart is all I had. That sticker is from Sweet of His Paper. I worked as a cashier, so there's another Sweet of His Paper sticker to mark that. And then while I was at work, Adam came to visit me. Well, he didn't really come to visit. He came to get groceries, and I happened to be there, so he was like, oh, hey, let's, hang out. So we walked around and got groceries. So that is a grocery cart icon from the Wiggle as well. I watched more Phineas and Ferb, TV icon from the Wiggle, and then I used this really pretty Wiggle label from Squirrel Prince Co. to mark getting Happy Meal from Squirrel Prince Co. I really like those labels. I wish I could use them more. I like things that are solidly foiled. So I watched Halloween Town 4 that day, finally finishing up that series. And there is a girl who's, I guess, like trick-or-treating, but she's in a jack-o'-lantern costume for that. So going to Sunday, I slept in. There's another alarm clock icon from the Wiggle. I filmed another haul section and another Plan With Me. Oh, dang. It was a productive week. I don't think I filmed 2 Plan With Me's in 1 week, like, up until a few weeks ago. Crazy. Anyway, so there's a Sweet Avis paper sticker to mark that. I don't know why these 2, like, labels strips were so long that they didn't fit the 1.5 inches. I have no idea where they came from. Like, that doesn't even make sense. What could they be meant for? They weren't meant for monthlies, I don't think. I don't know. I think the glitter one was like a misfit from Squirrel Prince Co., which is how I came to have that. But I don't know where the one above that came from. Either way, I tried to disguise it by using stickers, although I didn't really get to do that with the Instagram icon. So that's to mark an Instagram post for my haul, which went up on Sunday. And then I did some more planning. So there's that fall planning sticker from Sweet Avis Paper. I need more fall planning stickers. I don't have that many. I actually don't really have that many fall stickers at all. I have more Halloween stickers than any seasonal stickers. And more than any other holiday except Christmas, obviously. So that is insane. I haven't even used like any of those stickers this month for October. That's nuts. Anyway, the plan script is from Kinsey's Creations. I organized my stickers, so there's another Kinsey's script and a Sweet Avis paper. Ship the Chihuahua with a giant stack of papers. Watched more Phineas and Ferb, so there's a little TV icon from the Wiggle. And then I watched Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which is such a cute movie. I love animated movies. It wasn't the best movie of all time, but it was good. Like, I wouldn't be rushing to rewatch it, like with a lot of other movies, but it was really cute. And there's another bigger Pumpkin Paper Co. fall-themed sticker to mark that with her little pumpkin patterned blanket, so that's really cute. So now I'm just going ahead and putting down all the little deco pieces, all the little deco dots. I had some extra random fall deco that I figured I would just use now because it was fall colored, and I want to make sure I use up that stuff. So there's a little pumpkin in the top left, and there's a little fox and cactus dachshund, I guess, wearing a little pumpkin costume in the bottom left, which is so cute. I think that's meant to represent her dog Mo, who's really cute. Anyways, so I guess that's it. I didn't really put any foil in the bottom or any deco in the bottom, which I thought was fine. I kind of like where I put it. So yeah, I'm super duper pleased with this week. The red and orange RoseColoredDaze boxes are like a little bit subtler than I would have liked. I think I expected them to pop out a little bit more, so it's really kind of hard to see unless you look at it at the right angle. But it is really cool when you do that. Other than that, there's just copper everywhere in the spread. So like, you can't really say that the spread doesn't have enough foil, but the foil that I really wanted to pop didn't really pop. But at the same time, like, I think I did a good job arranging it. Like, I think when you can see it, it looks good. I also kind of wish there were more designs though, because I ended up reusing a lot of the designs. And I couldn't find a good design for the quote box, so I just used the border. And then I kind of cheated and used the exact same foiling on the double box as I did the previous week, but I used a different color. Anyway, I still think it looks good. Like, I think that's a really good design for the double box, because what else can you use for the double box that like isn't gonna make them look like 2 separate boxes? So like a border on the top and bottom is good for that. But I'm still super pleased with how everything turned out with the foil and everything. I had to pull in a lot more of that bright red than I wanted to, because like dark red is the color of the kit and bright red really just stands out in a bad way. But again, everything's like so busy, you kind of can't really see it. Same with that like weird like reddish purple on Friday, and like the gray, the random gray I had to pull in on Saturday. I don't know, it doesn't super duper stand out, but like I really need a bigger collection of like quarter boxes and little things. Like I think I got rid of a lot of them because I wasn't using them, but that was before I started some white space planning, and now I use them all the time. So if you know any shops that are selling like just giant sheets of little things, like that alone would, I think, really help. And of course any sheets selling like fancy label type stickers. Like I know Squirrel Prince Co. does, obviously, but other shops too would be cool. Yeah, so just kind of let me know how I can build up my collection on that. But yeah, other than that, I'm super duper pleased. And the photos I took of this spread also turned out really good because I finally got the right natural lighting. I've been having a bit of trouble with that, and so they look brilliant. So I'm like over the moon with this. I kind of wish I liked Halloween Town more because of how pleased I am with this spread, but like either way, it's still a gorgeous spread commemorating a really cute and long Halloween like franchise. So all the same, super pumped about that. Next week is the last full week in October. I'm not using a Halloween kit yet. I'm actually using a carnival kit because we went to the boardwalk and I don't have a boardwalk kit yet, and I'm really mad about that. I want the Squirrel Prince Co. one, but nobody's selling it, and I'm really mad. Anyway, hopefully I'll eventually get it. Somebody will destash it. But the week after that, the first week of November, is Halloween week, so I will be using a kit for that. It is a kit based on a Halloween movie. I will let you guess which one. Anyway, that is enough of my chit chatter. Super long already. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be super duper. At the time of this voiceover, I am at 396 subscribers, so I need 4 more until 400 on YouTube. So it would be super awesome if you are not subbed already, if you would help me out to get to 400 if you like this video, and that would just make my day. And also you can follow on Instagram if you want. Links are down below. So yeah, if you would do all that, that would be amazing, and I will see you on my next video. Ciao ciao.